The Tigers beat the Twins 10-7 on Saturday. The Tigers scored 10 runs against the Twins. The Twins did set all sorts of home run records, including the single season home run record. Big thumbs up there. It's been a fun journey to this point, but that's not what we're talking about in this feature Twins pitch. We focus very, very hard on just the pitching from one game. So that's what we're going to talk about. If you want some good home run content, hit up Twins Daily. Cooper Carlson did a really nice job with an article that includes a ton of videos on the 10 biggest home runs the Twins have hit this season based on WPA. So go check that out if you want to watch something fun. I'm kidding. We're going to have fun. But this game was not fun to watch. Very frustrating. Martin Perez got the start. As you can see, not good. It was bad. And it was kind of bad in some weird ways that we've seen Twins pitching lately. Detroit was very aggressive. Martin Perez was throwing strikes. He was actually getting swinging strikes. He almost got no called strikes. He got less than 10 called strikes in this game. So he just couldn't get anything over the zone that Detroit wasn't getting a bat on. You can see 10-10 was the game score for him. Terrible. And it's too bad because Perez was on a solid roll. His previous three starts had really shiny ERAs in the twos from that stretch. Some of the other numbers were a little shaky. I think he only had one more strikeout than walk over those 3 games. So, it's not like he was soaring up into this start, but then to have this happen against the worst team, the worst offense in baseball by quite a wide margin is not good. Very disappointing to see. I'm about to do something that I try not to do. I want to talk about Tim Laudner's comments in the post game. I try just to focus on making these really good and informed. And I'll just say that I'm not trying to say that I know more than Tim Laudner does about baseball. Actually, I'm pretty confident that's probably not true. But he constantly just makes stuff up on the post game show, and it drives me nuts. So let's cut to what's driving me nuts right now. And I'll come back and explain what's the problem with that.
Best pitching. There were a couple of times tonight where I thought Martin Perez maybe started to fall in love a little bit too much with that cutter, left a few of them over the plate. He did not get beat on his 95-mile-an-hour fastball. A couple of changeups that were left up in the zone, and largely because of the fact that he did not establish that fastball.
And to say he didn't get beat on the 95-mile-per-hour four-seam fastball, no, the only home run that Martin Perez gave up in this game was on a 94.8 mile per hour fastball. So again, not super proud to go and take a cheap shot at somebody basically, but this is not new. This happens all the time, and it's just starting to drive me crazy. Yeah, obviously it didn't matter much, but the bullpen did a nice job in this game. Cody Stashak, he did give up 2 runs, but he covered 3 1/3 innings. Really, that's the biggest thing. He got out of the 3rd inning and then completed 3 innings after that. Just huge. The rosters are expanding tomorrow, so the Twins will have reinforcements, but that really didn't help them out tonight. So if Stashak, let's say, plummeted in his 1st inning, this is going to be a difficult game for the Twins to work through. As you can see, Randy Dobnak was available for the final inning later, but I don't think they wanted to use him for a big, multi-inning appearance because he just done that. So Stashak almost 80% strikes, 9 swinging strikes on 44 pitches, 11 of 14 first pitch strikes. Great job. Gave up a couple runs. It was a blowout, so not too worked up about that. Trevor May pitched a nice clean inning, and then Dobnak was great in the 9th inning. At that point, it kind of seemed like everybody was ready to go home, but you know what? Guy threw strikes. Great to see that. Let's jump over to the bullpen usage, and I'll get myself out of the way here. And again, it's good to point out that the rosters are going to expand tomorrow. So, not too worried about anybody not being available tomorrow. Obviously, Stashak won't be. But again, Dobnak had just thrown 53 pitches on Thursday. He's used to a starter's routine. So for him to have only one off day in between outings is pretty abnormal for him. So I don't think they wanted him, for example, to go out and throw 40 pitches like Stashak did. So it was nice that he was able to cover so much ground. Stashak May works back-to-back days. He probably won't be available tomorrow, but not a big deal. As you can see, as far as sort of the main group of relievers, Duffy, Romo, Dyson, Rogers, all perfectly fine for Sunday afternoon's game. Speaking of that, it's going to be Michael Pineda tomorrow afternoon pitching for the Twins. He's kind of stepped into the role of like stopper. He's been the most consistent guy in the rotation for quite a while. The Twins had a winning streak entering this game and they lose. It's not like they're like on a skid that he's got to stop, but at the same time, a couple of not impressive starts in a row here from Gibson and now Perez against, again, the worst hitting team in baseball. So it'd be nice to see Pineda stop that trend tomorrow. And that's it for me. Let me know what you think. Man, it was just too bad to see the record fall on a game like that where the Twins lose to Detroit. So many records, too. The Polanco home run gave them the record for most 20 home run hitters. Garver's homers gave them the record for most home runs from a catching tandem. And then, of course, the overall team all-time record for a single season fell. So just kind of a bitter aftertaste on breaking those records. Obviously, the whole journey to get there has been fun to watch. And there's a whole month left of the season, so they're going to just shoot past that. But it's too bad they couldn't do that on the night they won, is all. But again, this has been Tom Froming from TwinsDaily.com. Thanks for checking this out. We'll see you again soon.
Bert, maybe the only home run record that is going to remain standing at the end of this season is the one you own, because the way things go, I don't see any pitcher throwing 271 innings this year to give themselves a shot at your record.
Yeah, up yours, Anthony.